Charley horses are so painful. You know what I'm talking about. Usually I get them when I'm asleep at night and I'm laying down. And what often happens, pardon my socks, is my foot sort of plantar flexes. It goes this direction and it spasms really hard. And it's like I can't move my toes and my feet and it hurts so bad. You know, Charley horses can last for seconds to minutes, sometimes up to 9-10 minutes. And you can have pain in your leg or foot afterwards. You know, Charley horses affect the calf. So then the calf is like this area of the leg. They can affect the foot. They can affect the thigh as well. So you can get them all different places. We're talking about today how to relieve a Charley horse when it happens, how to get rid of it, make it go away quicker. I'm also going to tell you what to do if they happen a lot. I'm also going to give you one really interesting piece of information, like a preventative tip that you probably never would have imagined that you really should do to help prevent them. All right, guys, I'm Dr. Jen. It is good to see you. Okay. What causes a Charley horse? Well, lots of things. Sometimes dehydration can do it. Electrolyte imbalances. That's like an imbalance of magnesium or potassium or sodium or things like that. Pregnancy could potentially increase the risk for Charley horses. Also, if you do a lot of activities that kind of stress the muscles of the lower extremities, prolonged sitting or things like that, that could predispose you to getting Charley horses. Certain exercises. Did I mention medications? This is a big one. There's a whole big list of medications that can potentially cause Charley horses. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but just know that sometimes medications can do it. So if you start getting Charley horses at night, think about if you started a new medication. That could be very helpful. Also, sometimes sleep disorders like restless leg syndrome and other things, peripheral vascular disease. Also, if you've got like disc issues in your lower back, that could actually contribute or maybe predispose you in some ways to having Charley horses, okay? Now, the Charley horses I'm talking about are the ones you get at night, and oh my God, they hurt so bad. Write in the comments if you know exactly what I'm talking about. Mine, I told you, literally my foot gets like this, and it's like, and it's hard to move it. Okay, so let's talk about what to do about it. First, understand that the best way we have at this moment to treat Charley horses when they're happening is stretching. So let me show you. Let's say you're laying down in bed, right? And this is where I get my Charley horses. When I get them, as I said, my foot sort of flexes down like this, plantar flexes, and it gets like my toes start curling up and things like this. What you want to do should this happen is you're going to dorsiflex, which means to bring your foot back like this, and you're going to stretch out your knee. You're going to extend. Ooh, tight hamstrings. This sort of active stretching is going to help you. So the minute you get a Charley horse, start stretching and just do it gently. Don't be like all like crazy and aggressive with it, okay? You're going to start stretching. That should help you a lot. Now, another stretch that can help you is a wall stretch. Let me just describe it and then I'll try to show you on my couch, okay? Very simple. You're standing up, both feet flat on the floor. You're going to put your hands in front of you against a wall and you're going to make like kind of like a V. You're just going to lean forward and stretch those calf muscles, okay? So I can't do exactly the same thing here, but let me try, okay? So remember, pretend this is the floor. I am literally standing 2 feet, and obviously it's going to be better on the floor. You're going to put your hands in front of you. You're going to lean forward, okay? You see how I'm leaning forward like that? That's what you're going to do against the wall, okay, to try to help stretch out your calf muscles. All right. I know that was kind of a quick and dirty, maybe unusual way to show you, but I hope it's helpful. Other things that you can do, okay? That's not all you can do. You can use your hand to kind of massage your calf. You can literally get up and start walking around, okay? You can start stretching your foot literally with your hands. You can use heat. Get in the shower, like a hot, warm shower oftentimes helps stretch out those muscles. Or you can use like a heating pad if you have that. And some people like ice. So there's a number of different options you can use, but the name of the game here is stretching. And if you haven't written in the comments, let me know if you get Charley horses, but also let me know what you do for Charley horses. Now, the one thing I wanted to tell you that I think is a really great preventative tip that you may not have ever thought about. Remember how I say, like many of us, we get Charley horses, our foot is flex, right? So you know how when you're in bed, if you're in bed and you tuck your covers at the end of the bed super tightly, it can literally cause your feet to kind of go down. You know what I'm trying to say? If those covers at the end of the bed are tight and pulled down tightly, it could make your kind of foot go down like this. And that might predispose you to getting Charley horses. So pay attention to how tight your sheets are tucked into your mattress. Loosen that up so that your foot is not kind of pressed down by the pressure of the sheets. Oh, look at that. Guys, let me know. Oh, and I should also say, look, none of this works. If you get repeated Charley horses, you're getting them all the time. They're unbearable. Like something doesn't seem right. And for me, if you're getting Charley horses a lot, I want to see you in the office. If this happens to you got to talk with your doctor because you might need different testing. You might need to be evaluated for some sort of sleep disorder. We might need to take a look at your medications. The idea here is we don't want you to suffer in silence and don't just assume that what you're experiencing is what everyone else experiences. Let me know what you do. Please share this video with other people. I'm Dr. Jen Caudle. I'm a practicing family physician, on-air health expert, and video creator. I do daily videos on everything, so please subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell for updates. Please also follow me on Facebook. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Threads, WhatsApp, you name it, and all sorts of other stuff. Also, I have a free health newsletter at drjencaudle.com, so make sure you subscribe to that.